That's it. We're done here in Colombia.
Yeah,
Our final moments. What did you think?
Colombia was quite an experience. Went through a lot from hiking in Bogota, almost an octane, getting altitude sickness, going to 2 ERs, getting yellow fever vaccine.
Yep.
What else? Hiking to Ciudad Perdida.
Yep. We created 2 e-courses.
2 courses,
Yep.
launched a whole funnel pipeline while we were out hiking.
Yep. We survived La Brisa Loca.
Oh yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Yep, that was crazy.
And
we had a lot of fun here.
I think our Spanish got better.
Oh, Spanish got way better. That is for sure.
Yeah.
So we're off to the airport right now. You gonna tell them where we're going?
We are headed to Quito, Ecuador. Yeah, this will be country number 14 for us.
As lovers.
14.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super excited. So let's go.
Hey there, adventure friends. Guess what?
We're flying out.
Yeah. So we made it through, where are we? Santa Marta Airport.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
We made
So-
it through the terminal.
We made it through the terminal, but while we were checking in and checking our bags, something happened. They asked us for proof of onward travel.
This is the
from
first.
Ecuador. This is the first.
This is the first. We've been prepared in the past, and then we haven't needed to use our onward travel. But today we were asked for it, and we weren't prepared. So what did we do?
So I grabbed my phone and I was out of data, and so I couldn't get on the internet.
Lucky I got a hot spot.
Yeah, so I hotspotted to Erin's phone because she has a little bit of data left. I got on the app, scheduled another flight, figured out when the 90-day period out of Ecuador is, when's that up? And so it turns out that's like June 23rd. So we scheduled a flight out of Ecuador to Peru. But what's cool about the app that we're using is they allow you to cancel within 24 hours because we're not sure where we're actually going to be flying out from.
If we're actually going to go to Lima, Peru on that specific date.
Yeah. So we've got that scheduled, and we scheduled it through the same airline because he could pull it up on his computer right then and say, oh yeah, you've got a flight scheduled out of Ecuador. Okay, you're now approved to fly to Ecuador.
Yeah, we're flying with Avianca, which, we're not being sponsored or anything by them, but we love this airline.
Oh, they've been so awesome so far.
Good. There's always a lot of room. We'll see on this plane if there's a lot of room and nice space. And but normally, we've had really good luck with them. And so, I'm flying South America, Avianca.
Yeah, they're a good one. And the last one, we actually got upgraded to business class. We didn't get upgraded on this one, but when we get to Bogota, we're gonna go to the ticket counter and, just talk with them for a second and see if they've got any room in business class and see if maybe they want to allow us to upgrade.
We'll practice our Espanol.
Yeah, exactly.
Luckily, halfway through my washroom break, I realized that there was no toilet paper in the stall. So I opened up the stall and there was a lineup of ladies right there pulling toilet paper off the wall dispenser. And the lady handed me a whole pile of it, which is really gracious. Especially look for one of these before you go to the washroom if you're gonna drop it like it's hot, because there's no toilet paper in that venue.
Yeah, I don't know why they put the dispenser on the outside of the toilets. Whenever I walked into the men's restroom, there was like the line of urinals, and then on the other wall, the line of stalls.
Yeah.
And there was one box on the wall that had a sign that says, "Please only take what you need."
Yeah. I guess people take too much or something like that, but what if you forget and then you get into a real sticky situation?
Or what if you take only what you think you need, and it turns out that you needed more?
Whew. It's risky. It's really risky.
Deep Thoughts by Brian.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is the stalls go really low, so you can't even like ask for some underneath the stall. Like you couldn't put your hand underneath it to be like, oh, papier, por favor. Or however you say paper. Papel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it.
I think you said it in French just now. Papier.
Oh, papier, en français. I get
That's
confused. All right, so it looks like we'll be boarding soon, so we're gonna head out.
Outskirts, you can see the plots and all the squares and the different types of crops and stuff. So they're all different colors, and then there's a lot of greenhouses and stuff too. So that tells me that potentially they have like a lot of hydroponic plants and stuff like that too, which is pretty cool.
Yep. Yeah, it's been a really cool view. Awesome flight. Super quick.
Oh, very quick.
Boom.
Today, it's time to get a new do for a new country.
Woo!
Yeah.
This is the before shot. Yeah?
Notice the growth?
Yeah. I already started a little bit on that side. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, we gotta show this. So right now we are getting ready to see what happens. We're never really quite sure what's gonna happen until it does. And then we know.
That was profound.
That's because it's early in the morning.
So I'm not going to tell Brian what we're doing to him. I'm just going to do something new. And hopefully he likes it. There he is! Looking good.
I haven't seen it yet, so we'll see how she did. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. It feels amazing. You know how, you get a haircut and then all of a sudden, you just start feeling lighter? Well, my head feels lighter, considerably lighter.
Good. You look good.
Thank you.
So we kind of made a mistake. Last night, we just arrived in Ecuador and we forgot to put an end and tie bow on this video before we gave Brian a haircut. So Brian got a haircut for the new country.
Yeah.
And traveling to Ecuador was super easy. We had a really smooth adventure on our way here until we got to the airport and we needed to go get SIM cards, new SIM cards. And
the airport in Quito, Ecuador.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it ended up taking like 2 hours to get a 3-month plan, which is way better than just having a SIM card. We can get more data. It's really fast. So anyways, we waited a little while, like 2 hours for that. And then we jumped into an Uber and
that got a little crazy. So we jumped in the Uber and it was only going to be about a 40 or 45 minute ride. Quito Airport is way up in the mountains and you got to go around this park and turns out we're in rush hour. Well, when we summoned the Uber and ordered it, he said, hey, wait just a second. I'm at the gas station. I'll be right there. We're like, all right, cool. No problem. We're not in a rush. And we get in the Uber, and in the middle of the traffic, come to find out, I normally plug in on GPS to see where we're going also.
It's a good safety precaution.
The Uber driver missed a turn, and that missed turn ended up creating a 2-hour ride, broken down on the side of the road with his car overheating 3 times, going to a gas station, limping over there, and then he ended up ordering another Uber when we were only 2 kilometers away because he overheated the 3rd time in the city. And he was just like, I gotta order you another Uber. He tried to give us cash. We were like, no, we're not taking your money. No. Because, we just message Uber and Uber takes care of everything. It's no big deal. Yeah. But it was just like, what was going on that all of this, like everything was so smooth. Out of Santa Marta to Bogota, out of Bogota. Checking in Ecuador is where it started getting tripped up because they were asking for proof of onward progress.
Yeah, I was just really curious the whole time. Like I didn't let it boil my blood. And neither did Brian. We're just kind of both thinking, I wonder what's with the delay. Is it our energy, or is it just to have this opportunity to observe this driver specifically who was obviously young. He was really stressed out that his car was overheating, no doubt. And I thought, maybe because he fibbed to us and he said, oh, I have a better route when really he missed his turn, that maybe we were witnessing, actually, I really believe we were witnessing the law of attraction at play. This guy fibbed. He probably didn't want to drive us across the city to get to our place, and then his car overheated. And when he told us that he was at the gas station, before he even picked us up, he was probably dumping water on his overheated engine and still took a ride. So it makes sense that he was really stressed out, and our observation of the whole situation was more fascinating than anything. Yeah. And then when we woke up in the morning, we were so blessed to see the gorgeous mountains. If we wouldn't have been late, we wouldn't have ended up going out for an amazing dinner at this awesome place, and there was live music, and it all worked out.
Yeah, the Airbnb that we ended up scoring, I'm gonna say score because this is a score.
Huge score.
Super beautiful. It's 2 levels. It has 2 balconies overlooking the beautiful mountain range. Is it the
Andes
mountain
range?
Yeah. And the mouth of the Amazonian River is in the area also, in Ecuador. So that's super cool. But what's more interesting is that we have been talking about wanting to get into documentaries and wanting to, step up our film game so that we could become more filmmakers instead of just vlogging. Vlogging's fun and everything, but we really love the cinematography and the creative aspect as an outlet for our creativity while we're on the go. Well, the couple that owns this place, they are award-winning producers and filmmakers, and we have been chatting with them on the Airbnb app about their films and stuff. It's super cool.
Yeah, really cool, super beautiful synchronicities. And when life throws a wrench in your plan, don't get fussy about it. Be curious about it, because your journey can lead you to such amazing things. So if you haven't yet, go ahead, click subscribe and hit that bell so you can be notified every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that we come out with fresh videos just for you.
Until next time, friends.
Adventure on.
Adventure on.
Bye.